On a clear summer day in 1943, 2 years after the United States joined in World War II, the newly commissioned Cannon-class destroyer escort ship, the USS Eldridge, was sitting in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. Having just been fitted with the latest top-secret generators, said to make the ship completely invisible from enemy radar and manned with a full crew, it was ready to test its newly acquired capabilities. But upon engaging their powerful new systems, the ship became engulfed in a greenish-blue glow and within seconds seemingly blinked out of existence. It would then appear in a shipyard near Norfolk, Virginia, quickly disappearing, then reappearing back in Philadelphia. Upon returning, crew members reported feelings of nausea, disorientation, and burn marks, while other crew members fell through the ship during the time lapse, becoming fused to the ship, and some never reappearing at all. The failed test was then quickly covered up and swept under the rug, where so goes the popular version of events. In 1956, amateur astronomer and author Morris K. Jessup, who had just a year prior released a self-research book titled The Case for the UFO, would receive the first of over 50 handwritten letters from a man named Carlos Allende, or Carl Allen. Allen claimed to have personally witnessed the events that fateful day from aboard the SS Forsyth. He would go on to say that it was proof of Einstein's unified field theory, which attempts to merge the forces of gravity and electromagnetism into one fundamental field, adding that he was taught this by Einstein himself. After researching Allen's claims and finding no evidence, Jessup decided to write the man off as a fraud. However, in 1957, Jessup would again be confronted with the topic when he was contacted by the Office of Naval Research, who had a copy of his book that was annotated in 3 languages, one of which appeared alien, that claimed to have advanced knowledge of physics and extraterrestrial technology. Jessup believed the alien annotations were the work of Allen, since they discussed the merits of Jessup's claims and referenced the Philadelphia experiment multiple times. Still, for unknown reasons, the Office of Naval Research published 127 copies of the annotated version using a Texas military contractor named Vero Manufacturing, which would come to be known as the Vero editions, only adding to the mystery. Another witness, Al Bellick, claims in 1988, after seeing the 1984 film The Philadelphia Experiment, repressed memories had resurfaced of his personal involvement in the event. Then, in 1994, an article was published in the Journal of Scientific Exploration featuring Edward Dudgeon, who was an electrician that served in the U.S. Navy from 1942 to 1945. He said he served on the USS Engstrom, which was dry docked in the Philadelphia Naval Yard in 1943 at the same time the USS Eldridge was there. Dudgeon claims he had knowledge of all classified devices on both ships, saying that the ships were wrapped in large cables and the powerful generators would electrically charge the cables, creating a magnetic field and causing the ship to be undetectable to German U-boat torpedoes. He also stated the sudden appearance of the ship near Virginia would have been due to the use of inland canals that were off limits to commercial ships, cutting a 2-day trip down to 6 hours. Even today, the main narrative persists due to the mistrust of government agencies and declassified experiments run on employees and citizens with and without their knowledge. Whether you agree with the official or unofficial story, one thing everyone can agree on is that the race for technological superiority will continue with no shortage of sacrifice.